Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back, and I hope that you guys are excited to be back as well. So one of the things that I wanted to do this year is create content with things that I already have. You guys, I am kind of sort of and not happy to admit that I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to keeping way too many things. And this is something that Dollar Tree carries on hand all of the time, and it's something easy for you guys to find. So I wanted to create kind of sort of like a theme, but not really. I mean, yes and no. We're going to do kind of like a donut theme. This is that apple tan color, and we are going to paint this. I do give it 2 coats, but I'm not gonna torture you and have you guys watch me do this the whole way because it gets to be a bit much. But basically just take your time. This is the thing about DIYing, you guys. It brings me so much joy, and here's the magic of video. Once it's dry, you're going to go ahead and squiggle some lines to make it look almost like a cookie, but I was going for that donut theme. But yeah, so I'm doing it with a pencil because if I don't really like it, I can easily erase it and fix it like I'm going to do right here. I hope you guys have all found yourselves doing great. Make sure you guys, if you're looking forward to my videos, to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and join the fam. Now I'm taking these markers, which are pretty awesome from Dollar Tree, and I am going to just trace over that with white, since I am going to be painting the center of this white. And I want to be able to see what I am doing. And of course, I want you guys to be able to see where I will be painting as well. So guys, you want to make sure that you don't worry too much about how the white part of this looks if you want to recreate this, because a donut and or cookie or whatever it is you want to imagine yourself making has an icing appearing. At least that's how I looked at it, and so I wanted to make it almost 3D-ish. Or with texture. So I went in and did a couple of layers and made sure that it was very textured, so it also looked like icing. I thought it was pretty cool, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that is the look I'm going for. Now, as usual, I went in with a pencil, and I do have a Cricut machine that does vinyl cutting, but I know not everybody does. Sometimes I'll still use it here and there. But for this project, I thought I would hand letter Life is Sweet. And I have to tell you guys, because I did texture the paint, I ended up going in with a paint marker after the pencil. And I didn't love the way it turned out because the texture kind of made it a little funky for a lack of explanation. So I ended up going in afterwards and taking some paint, just regular acrylic paint, and fixing it. So I don't know, I think maybe the vinyl would have been a better alternative here. So I wanted to just kind of throw it out there. But I know in past videos, you guys have really enjoyed seeing me hand letter. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. So as you can see here, it's all bumpy and just grimy, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I tried my best, but I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. But I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on. I hope you guys caught my first video. I am so terribly sorry that there was a little bit of a hiccup there with that first video. But you guys, my baby girl, she is only 6 months old. She went into her first heat, and it was actually quite surprising. You know how they say don't believe everything you read on the internet? Well, I have to agree with you on that, or I have to agree with that, because it said that corgis don't go into heat until they're about 8 to 11 months, basically. But I called the vet. The vet said, honey, that is perfectly normal. There is nothing wrong with that. It's actually 6 months to 9 months. So yay for that. So my poor little girl has been in diapers. So that has been a whirlwind. I tell you guys, when it rains, it snows, but it's nothing bad. So I'm very grateful for that, at least. I still work a full-time job, for those of you who might be curious. So I can't make, 10 DIYs per video or make long videos, but I really hope that you guys enjoy what I make nonetheless. So if you guys have any types of suggestions, let me know. I've got a couple videos pre-recorded. I actually made more DIYs than what I'm going to be sharing today, but for the length of the video, I'm not going to be sharing them all on this video. I hope you guys understand, and I hope you really like what I'm creating for you, because I had so much fun sitting down. It had been such a long time since I was able to. But as you can see, all I did was add the sprinkles, which made it look so cute. And then as you can see here, I added a bow, and I am going to glue one of those little hearts from Dollar Tree. Now, after making the bow, I didn't make it on camera just because it's a messy bow. Literally, you just cut a couple pieces of ribbon, put them together, and that is pretty much about it. And then you can either do twine, or in this case, I used a piece of yarn because it was pink. Now I'm going to add a little piece of flower, or in this case, it's a little rose. I swear you guys, I can't ever talk. And that will complete my first little DIY project. I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute. It's the perfect little door hang for Valentine's. And I am going to put that over my pantry door. And here it is. I did also create a video of Decorate With Me, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Now, my next DIY is going to include all of these little projects, or all of these little ingredients. My goodness. So these mats from Dollar Tree, they're so versatile, you guys. You can use them for so many things. I love them because they're clear, but yet they're a little bit sturdy, depending on, of course, what you're going to use them for. But in this case, we're going to take these little marshmallows that I got on Amazon. I think it was in 2019. I'm pretty sure that's when it was. And I'm tracing it over, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Now, knowing it is going to be a little bit big, but we are going to go ahead and just trim it down and get it to the perfect size. See how it's a little bit bigger there? And we are just going to get it to where we like it. Now, this came in a pack of 4. So I am going to go ahead and cut and make 4 of these. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do next. So you guys have seen me do this method before, but basically this is the Dollar Tree spackling, and we are going to make toppers for the cute little marshmallows. I absolutely love this. I have a video where I did an ice cream theme and I had done this. Now you can add food coloring or even acrylic paint to change the color, but I wanted to keep mine white for this specific one. You just have to get the mixture correct. Honestly, that's the hardest part. That's why it's so lovely and messy. I am going to give myself the award of a messiest DIYer on YouTube. But ultimately what you're doing is just creating just a little topper. And this is what it looks like. It doesn't have to be pretty because we are going to embellish it and make it look lovely. And now I love to use real sprinkles, but if you prefer paint or if you would like, you could even make your own sprinkles. These are from Dollar Tree. These are not ones I eat. These are ones I craft with. But of course, it is your choice. Then I take a straw, a pink and white one, and one of these little, I'm not even sure what these are, picks from Dollar Tree. And that is the finished look of my one topper. Now, Dollar Tree also carries putty. Now, this putty, it's like Play-Doh, if you will, is meant to be a kid's toy. But as we all know, growing up, we played with Play-Doh and it dries. And I thought, you know what? This would be a cool topper. Now, this is all stuff that I have had on hand. None of this stuff was stuff that I purchased this year. One of the things, as I mentioned earlier, if you caught on to it, is that part of my resolution this year is to actually use up what I purchase or not buy stuff that I don't need. Part of the reason I wanted to go ahead and use this Play-Doh is that it's been sitting in my craft closet for over a year. So anyway, I'm using this Play-Doh and I'm literally just playing with it and creating little toppers. Now, if the color scheme goes with what you're doing, leave it. In this case, you know, Valentines, red, pink, those are very much colors that go. But if it doesn't go, then move on from it and, you know, or paint it. And you'll see here, I'll use Play-Doh in another one where I go ahead and just paint it. So just go with the flow, you guys. My favorite part of this, you guys, is seriously just the embellishing part of it and seeing it all come together. So the glue gun is going to allow me to create the drizzle. Now, the drizzle is going to be whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be chocolate drizzle, let it be chocolate drizzle. If you want it to be, you know, white chocolate, let it be white chocolate, which is what I'm going to do on this particular one. But that is the beauty of using your imagination. I absolutely love it. We are going to push that to the side, let that hot glue dry, and we're going to move on to the next little piece of Play-Doh or whatnot. And in this case, this is the one that I was telling you that I'm going to go ahead and paint. So I didn't want two red toppers. But again, do you, boo? But this one, I'm going to go ahead and paint pink. And I just can't wait for you guys to see and tell me what you guys think and if you guys like it. If you guys plan on recreating any of this. I love faux food. If you have children, this is such a fun project that you could do with them. My child is 21, so he could care less. But I don't care. I do this for me. I do this for my family. I do this for my home. Just enjoy every bit of it that you can. And just use your imagination, tune into your inner kid, and have a blast. I did the Play-Doh again, but this time I didn't show you since you guys had already seen it. And then this time we went ahead and used the white paint to paint it. Didn't want to have you guys go through all that again, but it's really easy, you guys. Just make it into the shape that you want. There's no rhyme or reason. The beauty with the Play-Doh is that you don't have to get a consistency right. You literally just mold it any way that you want and get it the way that makes you happy. And then of course you're going to add your embellishments, and if you want you can even add the drizzle like I did. Of course you're going to want to let that dry before you start trying to paint it. In this case, I knew that I wanted it white so that I could add chocolate drizzle, because who doesn't love some deliciousness in their life? But you guys, I am so excited and happy with the way that these turned out. I absolutely love them. I would love to hear which one of these was your favorite today. I can't wait to share the other things that I have in store for you guys. I can't wait to share my home again. I am so happy that I'm back. I hope you guys are happy that I'm back. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a roller coaster, I keep telling you, but as I mentioned, I'm super optimistic. I hope this year brings great and wonderful things for all of us, and I just am looking forward to it. I'm getting my bearings, you guys. Bear with me, but I'm wishing you all such a blessed and wonderful new year.
You're so good, but not for me. Don't try to be the person you'll never be. Can't say we're different.